First of all, I'll explain about ACCA a bit. Right? Did we meet before? The first time we are meeting. Okay. Fine. My name is Farid. Right. I'm not an Indian. I'm Sri Lankan. Okay. So I came from Sri Lanka. And if I take ACCA, there are three levels. One is knowledge level. I can mark it as K. The second level, skills level. Very good. Third level, professional level. Okay. So this professional level also we can divide into two categories. And I'll teach you about the structure in a little while later. Mandatory papers, optional papers. There are two papers, right? Mandatory papers you have to do, right? There is no option. Optional papers based on your interest, right? Based on your interest, based on the specialization what you require, right? So you can choose optional papers. How many optional papers are there? 4 papers. Out of 4 you need to take 2 papers. Okay, don't think about those optional papers now. Once you're done with the skills level, you will find out your comfort zone. Certain papers you feel very comfortable, right? Foundation, what paper is most comfortable paper? Exactly, the people who did English medium, right? BT will be a easy paper, and the people who are coming from accounts or commerce background, accounting will be the most easiest paper. Then what is most difficult one in foundation? This one, right? One of the most difficult paper. Not only in ACCA students, it's like this. Even if you do SEMA, even if you do chartered, this costing paper will be the difficult paper. Understood? Therefore, yeah, costing paper. It's like this. All 3 levels, this paper is there. Right? If I take knowledge level, it is management accounting. Okay. If I take skills level, it is performance management. If I take it is a professional optional paper, it is advanced performance management. So from now until you complete the final levels, you need to continue with this paper, right? The content. So the contents may be different. Here just I am introducing the principles, right? We are not discussing too detail, but when you are come to APM level, the final level, it is highly difficult one and application one. So try to understand, it's a correlated paper. All 3 levels it is there. Is it clear? Therefore, let's do it very slowly, not like audit, right? Because some students are very small kids, right? What's your age, Lama? 17, 16, 17, 18, right? Maximum. And kids. Okay. So the session is broken into two categories, two sessions. So one is the first slot is now 10 days. The second slot will be December 19th onwards. Right, December 19th with the revision. So this class scheduled at 4:30 to 8:30, right? If it is required, I'll put an extra means I might extend 1 hour maximum, right? Not like audit, don't worry. Okay. So audit we did 7 hours, 8 hours per day, right? Don't worry, you will realize, right? So here I can't do like that. I'm not going to do also. We'll do very slowly. Okay. And I share the complete material with the management. They will update that material with you, right? So all theory material, the complete theory material, it's a PDF document. They will share with you. Revision material, I'll share later. Is it clear? And I'm using Kaplan material for my lectures. So you can use either Kaplan or BPP. Is it clear? Right. If I take myself, I'm teaching management accounting in knowledge level, right? In Sri Lanka, chartered people, I'll do costing, okay? Then when it comes to skills level, I'll take audit and assurance. Again, we are meeting in the skills also, right? You guys are starting ACCA with me and you're going to finish ACCA with me, right? And when it comes to professional level, the last paper, that is the last paper. What is the last paper? AAA, Advanced Audit and Assurance. Again, I'll teach you. Got my point? So we have a connection. What is the connection? I'm the one who are starting and I'm the one who are going to finish also, right? So keep on, we are meeting, right? Skills levels also we're going to meet, and professional level also we're going to meet. Okay, is it clear? Right. And if I take management accounting, it's like this in terms of your materials. Huh? In terms of your materials, I shared theory, material. You all are using the term material, right? Or you are using a term called tute? No, material. Okay, fine. Mistakenly, if I use the word tute, try to understand that is material. Okay. But there are some conceptual issues might arise. Okay. So tute and material same. One is theory. Already I shared, you will get by today itself. Clear? The second is equations. For your final exams, you will get an equation list table, right? So complete equation list I will share with you all by tomorrow, right? That is the second material. Third one, revision tube. Third one, revision material. Sorry, revision material. I will upload this one in the month of December. Is it clear? Understood? Right. Now, I'll explain about ACCA. Okay. ACCA, you all understand my slang, right? Can understand, no? Tamil students raise your hands, the people who are speaking Tamil as a native language. Okay, fine. Karnataka, Kannada people. Okay. Kerala, Madhya Pradesh. You're from? Andhra. Right.
From Bangalore.
Okay, Telugu. You? Telugu. Okay. Rajamouli. Fine. Okay, so I can speak Tamil, right? I can speak English. I'm really sorry, right? You guys need to teach Kannada and Telugu. Okay. Now only I'm watching movies, right? Telugu movies, right? So somehow, right? You also. So sorry for it, but you can understand my slang, right? Okay, fine. Okay. Right. ACCA actually it's a professional plus academic qualification, right? Most of the people say it's a professional qualification, right? But it gives two different qualifications. One is professional, two is academic. ACCA is a professional and academic qualification. Okay. Why I'm saying like that? ACCA have three levels, as you all know: the knowledge level, the skills level, and the professional level. What are the three papers in the knowledge level? What are the three papers in the knowledge level? BT, if someone is out, BT and MA and FA, right? Skills level, what are the papers? Corporate law, performance management, taxation, financial reporting, interesting paper, audit and assurance, then finally financial management. Okay. Professional level, mandatory module, optional module, right? Mandatory module, what are the papers? SBL, SBR. Strategic business law, no, strategic business lead. Okay. Then optional papers. First one is advanced performance management, advanced finance management, advanced taxation, and advanced audit and assurance. Right? If I take these four papers, the most easiest paper is advanced taxation. Right? But the most useless paper is also advanced taxation. You got what I'm saying? It's the most easiest paper. If you want to pass the exam, the best paper is what? ATX. Most useless paper is also ATX. Why? Those tax related to UK, we are not going to apply. We studied everything, but we cannot apply. Right. So when you go into a workplace as an accountant or assistant accountant, you don't have a frame to apply these principles. Right. In India, you can't. Right. Because India's taxation is totally different from what? The UK arrangement. Therefore, you need to choose technically optional papers. Okay. So in Sri Lanka, normally students choose APM and AFM. Sri Lankan students never choose AAA. Only in my class, maximum 5 students. Right, maximum 5 students. Why? Difficult. That's all. It's very difficult. It's not easy. Right, very, very difficult. But if you really want to work in audit firms, right, and if you really want to migrate, any people who want to migrate? Good then. You also want to migrate? No, you want to stay here. Okay, good. Okay, fine. I thought Sri Lankan people only migrating, Indians also same thing. Okay, fine. Right. If you want to migrate, you have a lot of opportunity if you choose AAA. Why? So you can apply for EY, KPMG audit firms, right, in different countries. But it's not easy. When something is easy, less value. When something is difficult, more values. That's how it works, right? So you can choose. You can choose. If you really like management accounting, you can do APM. Right. If you hate this subject, then there's a problem. Understood? So these are the optional papers. Now I'll tell you why I am saying this paper is a professional plus academic paper. Right? See, there is a university called, the degree program called Oxford Brookes. BSc. Did you heard about it? Did you heard about it, BSc Oxford Brookes? Yeah, one, you need to do ethical modules separately, right? Did you know anything about ethical modules? How to do it? What is ethical module and all? Don't worry. Yes, you are eligible for the ethics module. First 3 papers, once you complete, you need to do an ethical module, right? Later I'll explain. Now it is not required. Okay. Students, once you started to do corporate law to FM, how many papers are there, students? 6 papers. These 6 papers will count for your degree. If you really want to get a degree along with ACCA without doing separately, right? Let's take you are going to spend money for ACCA. You are going to utilize the same investment to get an additional degree also. Right. So if you have that idea, when you complete all these 6 papers, you can apply for Oxford Brookes degree. Right? Your degree class, if I take the degree program students, there are 3 types of classification. First class, second upper class, second lower class, then general degree. What are the 4 categories? First class, second upper class, second lower class, and the general degree. Right? Which one is more recognized one? First class or second upper one? Almost both are treated equally. Right? Second lower, okay. General, useless. You got my point? So, when you do these 6 papers, after completing these 6 papers, the marks that you score from this 6 paper is counted for your degree. Right? Let's take, if you get 90 marks, 95, all 6 papers, 90, 95, 80, 85, like that, right? You will get a first class. You got my point? Don't laugh, Ken. Right? All are English medium students? English medium, right? Any Tamil or any local students, local medium? Kannada, Telugu, no, right? You guys are lucky. Fine. Now in Sri Lanka, there's a problem. Why? All are from the local languages. All the schools and everything is local language. So students need to convert. Huh? You are using mobile phone? Okay, fine. Right. Don't use mobile phone inside the class. Huh? Right. Because normally when I'm teaching, I'm thinking and teach. Right. So when there is a disturbance sound, don't put something down also. Right. I get interrupted and the class get delayed by 10 minutes. Okay. So those are very basic ground rule. Okay. If you are using mobile phones, keep it silent. Right. And don't put anything down also. That is also a problem for me. Right. You might know. Right. Understood. So someone had some issues. I have that problem. Okay. Sorry. And I told you that these 6 papers marks will counted for your degree class. Okay, so if you really want to get a degree along with ACCA, perform very well. Right? If you score more than 60, you can get a second upper class. If you get 50, 51, 50, 51, then you will get either a lower or general degree. Right? So for degree, how many papers get counted? Only these 6 papers. Then foundation, what is the objective? Even if you score 95 marks in foundation papers, you will get a appreciation certificate from the ACCA. Right? More than 95 if you score, I think more than 90. If you score, you will get an appreciation certificate directly from UK. That is the only advantage that you will get if you score more than 90. Other than that, whatever marks you score, the value is same. The student who is getting a 50 mark and the student who is getting 99 marks, both are same. You got my point? What is the category? Pass. Because ACCA is not giving prize. In India, how you call? Rank. Right. Rank holder. Right. So, Indian prize, world prize. You got my point? So, foundation, that is also not counted. Therefore, don't pressurize yourself when it comes to foundation. Right? You got my point? Which means, out of 100, how much you should score? 50 is enough. Out of 100, how much you should score? But I'm not telling this in my skills level class. Why? You should score more than 75, 80. You should get a rank prize because that add value to your career. Okay? If we neatly, it will add value to your career. Right? I did my school studies in Tamil language. Okay? So once I get an opportunity to get enrolled with the university, everything is English. Very difficult to study. It's not easy. I struggled a lot. But when I started ACCA, out of 14 papers, I got 8 papers prizes. 8 Sri Lankan prizes, Sri Lankan rank. Out of 14, how many rank? 8. Right? The skills and the professional. That make me lecturer. Once I done with ACCA, the same college gave me an opportunity. Okay, take the one paper because you got prizes. When I submit my CV to any workplace, when they see that, okay, out of 14 papers, 8 prizes, I get the preference. You got what I'm saying? I'm not asking you to get 8 prizes. Only 1 prize is enough. That give the same value. Therefore, foundation level papers, don't think too much. It's easy. But there is a major problem in foundation exams. There is a major problem in foundation exams. Because I'm running an institute and we are having more than 500, 600 students. The retention rate in foundation in Sri Lanka is only 25 to 30%. Every 100 students who are attending class, how many students move into skills level? 30 students in Sri Lanka. India, I don't know. There is a major problem in the retention when it comes to foundation to skills. I'll tell you the reason. Because skills level exam is predetermined exams. If they decide the date, you should do that exam on that date, specified date. You can't postpone. Foundation exams, who decide? You guys decide. We have students in Sri Lanka, they put exams for next Monday. When it comes to Sunday, they call, can you postpone to next week? Right? I'm telling the truth, huh? I'm telling the truth. Again, another Monday. Next 1 week. Then again, when it comes to Sunday, can you postpone another 1 week? You got my point? Students are not facing exams. Students are not ready to take risk. That is a major problem in the foundation. That's why I'm telling. I'm not expecting you to score 100 marks or 95 marks. Because even if you score, only advantage is you will get an appreciation certificate from ACCA. Other than that, nothing. But if you put the same effort in the skills level, rank. gives a massive advantage to you. That gives massive advantage to you. When you go to interview, there are 100 people. Right? You got 3 prizes. That's enough to prioritize yourself, even though you didn't perform well. You got my point? Understood? Therefore, don't try to think too much when it comes to foundation. Simplification is important. Psychological factor. Because students are afraid to face exams in the foundation. All around the world, the situation is same. Bangladesh, Maldives, Sri Lanka. I think India also same. Compare with your friends. Just see how many times you postpone foundation exams. Don't try to postpone. Finish it off exams on time. What is the marks that you want to get, Lamai? Lamai means students, no? Okay. Some terms always we use. Automatically it comes. Okay. Then this fellow is talking something we can't understand. Right? Don't think like that. How many marks that I'm expecting from you all? How much? Not 100, only 50. Right? So, out of 100 marks, you can make mistakes up to 50. There are 17 chapters in F2, Management Accounting. Total how many chapters? 17 plus spreadsheets and practice questions. Altogether, the chapter content is 20. Right? Okay. If you go to Kaplan study text content page, right? There are 17. Chapter number 18 is spreadsheet. Yes or no? Plus practice questions. Check. Am I correct? Right. So total 20. Let's take it 20. Okay. There are total how much? Is it Kaplan? Alright, fine. Great. Then easy. So total 20. Okay, as you said, total 20. Right. You can perform. Only we are expecting 50%. Only we are expecting. What is the percentage? What is the percentage? Is it correct? 18 is spreadsheet. Okay. So how much of expectation of your performance level? No need to perform 100%. Just I am expecting only 50%. You can make mistakes up to balance 50%. But I am not telling this in the skills level. You should perform very well. Because that is like your +2 exam. You know, +2 means 12th exam, right? Highly competitive exam. Yes or no? Skills level is like that. In Sri Lanka, that is advanced level, A level, 13 +3. Now, based on that, when you perform well, you will get everything free. Degree is free. Government will give money to you for education. Everything is free. Out of 2.5 lakh students, only 16,000 students will get that opportunity. Very competitive exam. Very competitive exam. You got my point? Like that, here, skills level, you need to perform. You got my point? Understood? Understood? How many of you all are working? No, right? But try to utilize your time properly. It's very important. Right? Already BT is done, right? How many of you all did exams? Pass? Clear? What is your marks, Putin?
57.
58. All are same. Right? But in the skills level, you get more preference. Why? Because that support your degree program. You got my point? So the students who wants to do the exam, still you are not doing, still you are not completed BT, right? How many of you all wants to do the exams? Still you didn't study, right? You didn't study. Okay, fine. You didn't study. Okay, fine. No. Completed F1. What is your marks? 60. Perfect. Finished. What is your marks? 60? Okay. So that's very important factor. So hereafter, when it comes to management accounting, what we are discussing in this class, I'm not going to feed too much for you all, right? And the content also not that difficult. How many of you all like maths? How many people like maths? Okay, good. How many people hate maths? Okay, good. Then I have a significant role here. Okay. So here what we are going to do is we're going to study some accounting principles when it comes to costing, right? And also along with the maths. So the people who like maths, the people who like the intelligent people, right, who always like numbers with the rationals, you can perform well in this paper. Understood? And all our MCQs, nothing to worry. All our MCQs, nothing to worry. Right? Don't think it is difficult. Huh? I said within the foundation papers, it is difficult. There are 3 papers in foundation, right? Skills, knowledge level. Out of 3, this might be feel difficult. But some students feel very easy when we are studying. Because it's very interesting. Understood? But when it comes to skills level, you will realize very easy. Foundation papers are very easy. Why? Skills level, there are papers you can just by heart, you can just reapply as it is. Example, taxation. The tax paper, there are formats, you need to reapply as it is. The people who can memorize well, easily you can pass. And no need to memorize also. Why? Question also given, answer also given. Why? The tax formats, tax rate, everything will be given. It's like an open book exam. Right? Most easiest paper in the skills level. The second easiest paper is financial reporting. Why? Commerce students always like accounting, numbers. Yes or no? Debit, credit. Right. So you like financial reporting. But subjects like F9, financial management, subject like performance management, the advance of costing, and subject like audit and assurance, highly applications, cases. Right. Therefore, slowly you need to develop your capacity and you need to develop your analytical skills. Therefore, you should spend your time productively. Right. So you all are staying in PGs or hostels, right? Yes or no? Huh? So next 20 days or 10 days, I think 10 days, yes. 12 days I'll be here. These 12 days, you should productively use your time. When I'm coming next time, sometime I might come for revision or else my lecturer will come. Right? 2 people. Sometime I'll take the revision or else another senior lecturer will come. If time permits, he will come. Right? And he will do the revision. Okay. When he or me going to start the revision, I'm expecting you all will thorough with the theory. You got my point? So what I'm expecting from you all is next 12 days, try to utilize your time more productively. Right? Class starts at 4:30, right? Sometime I might start at 3:30. I won't extend. Maximum extension is 3:30. Okay? Depends. Don't worry. Don't worry. Right? Maximum 3:30 to 8:30. Right? I won't extend further. Right? I think audit and assurance we started 2 and also 1:30 also we started 1:30 to 8:39. Right? We did continuously. So I can't put a load like that.
College.
Yeah. Fine, understood. At what time college finished? 3 o'clock. Fine. Okay. 3:40. Fine. Let's make it 4:30. No issues. Fine. So you all are kids. Fine. Okay, fine. So I can't use the same approach for the skills. Is it marked? Done? Okay, fine. So let's make it as usual, 4:30. No worries. Okay. If I struggle or if I feel unable to complete your portion within my allocated time, right? Because I have a problem. When it comes to my sessions, the time is the most critical factor. Right? I reach India by morning itself, right? Morning, right? So yesterday up to 7:30 I have lectures in Sri Lanka, chartered lectures. Then I came to airport. I reached by 12 o'clock. The flight is 3 o'clock, early morning. Right? And then I came as a touch flight, no direct flights, right? Then I came to Chennai, 4:30. And from Chennai, 7 o'clock flight to Bangalore. So 8:30 I came here. So from 8:30, see your traffic car. From 8:30 I took a Uber. I reached hotel by 12:30. It took me 4 hours. Right? Enough. In these 4 hours, I can travel in Sri Lanka 180 kilometers. Okay. So it's 4 hours, 12:30. Right? Then I took my lunch and I came here directly. Right? Because Christopher has also told, so you can take first day rest. Then we can start from tomorrow. I do a small orientation the first day. But I do not want to take it. Why? Because my scheduled time, second, I need to go. Right? I can't extend. Because Friday evening I should leave. Saturday early morning I have lectures in Sri Lanka. You got my point. Therefore, if I feel difficult to complete, Sometime I might extend up to 9. Is it fine? 8:30 to 8:30 becomes 9. Don't worry. 9. So if you feel difficult, I'll start at 4. Either 4 or 9. We can discuss. It depends. Okay. But during this time period, try to utilize productively. There's a learning center right here. Okay. Is it possible to study in your hostels? Okay, you can come here and study also. So morning itself come, study, and I'll be here for the whole day. Every next 10 days, next 12 days, morning 8:30 I'll be here. Fine. I'll leave this place at 9:30 at the night. Morning 8:30 to 9:30 I'll be here only. So online students also, if you have any questions, you can come, right? You can take you can consult with the lecturer, right? You can ask doubts with me. You can clarify everything. Morning 8:30 to night 9:30 I'll be here. Right. So I'm doing AAA recording also. So I'll be here the whole day. So next 12 days I'll be here. Right. Fully occupied. Okay. So you can come and you can clarify all your doubts. Try to use your time productively because it's a huge investment that you make for this career. Okay. How much money you spend, try to earn. And you have a right to clarify everything from the lecturer. Yes or no? Because you paid. That's why you paid. Okay. So you have all the rights to clarify. And I'm expecting that you will come and clarify your doubts. Okay. Did you get a revision kit of Kaplan management accounting? Only study text. Okay, fine.
Revision text you can get it
online. I have. I can share. Right. Fine. I can share. But there is a small problem. Copyright issue. Okay. Anyway, I'll discuss with them and I'll try to make it available for you all. Right. When I do a session, today I'm starting chapter 1, Introduction to Management Accounting. So you should do all the questions related to that in the revision kit. Apart from that, a separate revision tute I'll give you later. That also covers the entire topic. All 20 chapters means 20 topics related revision. You need to practice. And then in your ACCA website, there is a demo exam. You know, right? My ACCA, there is a demo exam. You can try and see.
one paper is not paid.
No, I think one paper, one mock paper is free. Demo exam, one mock paper is free. It's free of charge.
Anything will be there in the exam.
Really? Okay. So one exam is there, right? But don't worry, I'll try to make it like this. The same thing I'm doing audit also, right? I'll do some extra sessions, papers through online, even in Sri Lanka, after finishing everything. Right? We did the theory, we complete a revision and everything we done. But still, for 1 or 2 sessions, I'll do. It's additionally I'll do for you all with the papers. So I'll give the paper. That it works like this. I give the paper. I'll ask you to do the paper within the agreed 3 hours time, and you need to complete that paper. Then I'll discuss that paper. Right? Then you can verify how many marks that you are scored. Right? 50, 60, 70. Right? So it depends. Is it clear? Understood? So when it comes to this paper structure, don't think about anything else. What is the objective? Getting 50 marks. Because there is no value addition. Unless otherwise, if you really want to perform well, you should score more than 95 marks. So only 2 options. Score more than 95 or score 50. That is enough. Right? Other than that, even you score 75, 85, 90, no point. Okay? But try to understand all these will be continue for the next levels. What are the continuation papers, students? See, concentrate. Management accounting will continue here, PM. And again, it will continue to APM. Is it clear? Financial accounting will continue here, financial reporting, and it will continue to SBR. Clear? Business technology directly linked with SBL. So SBL is the advanced paper of what? Business technology. BT is easy, right? Yes or no? SBL is not easy. That is the most expensive paper in ACCA. That is the most expensive paper in ACCA. How many hours? 4 hours and 15 minutes exam. All other papers are 3 hours and 15 minutes. This paper, 4 hours and 15 minutes. Cost is also double. You got my point? Why? Because it's a two papers they combine together and they prepared it as a one paper. It's a 100% case study paper. Right? Therefore, all are relevant. All are relevant. Right? Keep your materials with you. Right? Now, business technology is done. Don't throw it out. Management accounting is done. Don't throw it out. Because when it comes to performance management, it's a continuation. That lecturer won't teach management accounting. No? Right? He will directly start from the PM. So if you have a doubt in management accounting, you should have the materials. Keep it with you. And if I take students TX, the advance is ATX, FM, the advance is AFM, AA, the advance is AAA. Only the paper out of this scope is corporate law. Out of the scope is corporate law. Other than that, everything is connected. Some papers are connected, knowledge, skills and profession. Some papers are connected, skills and profession. Is it clear? So always keep your materials with you. Keep the contact with the lecturers. Okay, it's very important, right? That is what we call networking. It's very important, right? Understood. So always keep in touch and keep a target. Okay. What is your age? 17, right? When you plan to finish your ACCA? Always I ask this question from everyone. Even Maldivians, when I went to Bangladesh, students, Sri Lanka also same, India also same. Who is performing well in India, ACCA? Which state is performing well? Which students are performing well? Kerala. Kerala is very well performed students. Right, I teach in Kerala. Right. Perfect students. Right. After Delhi, I can say the Kerala will be the best students. Best students. Because they are effort. Because they are effort. Right. In audit and assurance, 85, 90 marks. Even Sri Lankan students won't score that. Most of the time, the audit prizes, which means the rank, goes to Kerala only. You got my point? So everything is based on your effort. Try to get a prize. Not in MA, the skills level. But try to put a strong foundation here itself. Understood? Is it clear? Is it useful? What I said, is it understood? Right. When you plan to finish ACCA? 21. 21. Don't keep this qualification. Don't keep this qualification pending after 24. Before 24, you should be a qualified accountant. Right. That is also too late. Right. Try to make it as soon as possible. You got my point? Understood? Anyone whose age is 21, 22? Okay. Okay. So try to finish it off as soon as possible. Don't fail in the exams. I'm not telling that you should do multiple subjects at once. What I'm trying to tell you is don't fail. Without fail, face the papers and clear your papers. Got my point? I became a lecturer in my 22nd. When I was 22, I became a lecturer. Got my point? That's how the opportunity is there everywhere. Now the problem is age, not the qualification. In Sri Lanka, with us, there is a lecturer whose age is 19. ACCA done, qualified. And he is reading MBA now. First class of Oxford books. 19. Now you have a doubt, right? How, man, it's possible? Right. Edexcel, Cambridge, A levels, you know, right? Edexcel, Cambridge, right? By 16, you can start ACCA, right? And that fellow, every 3 months, he did 2 papers. Every 3 months, he did 2 papers, which means every 6 months, how many papers? 4 papers. Within 2 years, done, everything done. Right, now he's 21, right? He's a member. In Sri Lanka, once you get a membership, ACCA, CA is free of charge. You got, not like in India. You got my point? Now he's applied for CA also. So he's chartered account. Right? When our time, it is not like that, students. I did 5 papers in CA, I failed 3 times. Then only I qualified. See, first I did ACCA, then I failed 3 times, then only I qualified. And I worked for audit firm EY for the period of 4 years to become a chartered accountant. Now it is not like that. The future for you also same. Harmonization is possible. Yes, Indian CA curriculum will change in future. Need to harmonize everything. Then students, supply will increase. Yes or no? Now massive crowd is moving in Sri Lanka, ACCA to CA, CA to ACCA. Supply increasing. What will happen to demand? Demand will reduce. In future, accountants' demand will reduce, students. You should prove that you are a competent person. How? By getting prizes. Outstanding students only get best opportunities. You got my point? Understood? In India and Sri Lanka, I am comparing. Okay? In India, MBA is nothing, right? Wherever you go and you ask, what is your qualification? MBA. Like Kerala, right? I'm really happy to be there. Why? Very comfortable. Wherever you go, even the bus driver, right? He can speak English. Right? But other than Kerala, I stuck. If I go somewhere, right, I can't read the boards. Okay? If I speak in English, they can't understand. Some people will know Tamil, so I can survive. If they didn't understand Tamil, then out. But Kerala, I didn't face like that. Wherever I go, whatever I speak, I can manage. Try to understand. What I'm trying to tell you is, MBA is like that. Yes or no? But in Sri Lanka, MBA is not like that. MBA is one of the dominating qualification. Maximum 5,000 MBA holders in Sri Lanka. Why? To get an MBA, you need to work for 2.5 years. In the university, you need to work 2.5 years. You need to publish thesis for 1 year. Research thesis. No one will do. It's not easy. That's why MBA have more demand in Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, if you are saying an MBA holder, you have majority, major capacity, right? So if you got major opportunities. Here MBA means less opportunity. You try to understand. Same thing will happen for accounting. All the profession, it will happen because of the harmonization. Therefore, qualifying is not matter. How quickly you are qualifying, one thing. And extraordinary performance, second thing. You got my point? Understood? Therefore, plan accordingly, work in a proper way. Is it clear? Understood? Right. Fine. Anything else that you want to discuss with me? Related to the career, related to the ACCA, or related to this subject or whatever? Try to do your qualifications with the objectives. If you want to migrate, better to complete your ACCA and do this one also. Oxford Brooks, right? Then you can apply for MBA, higher studies in another country, and you can migrate easily. Understood? Or else work in proper firms. Don't try to work now. At least in the skills level in the middle or professional level, you join. Normally, I think in India, they take from the professional level only, right? So try to join in a proper firms like KPMG, EY, Deloitte, right? So PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, is it there? Right, like that global firms are there, right? So try to join with them, and through them, try to get opportunity. There are lots of opportunity. Most of our students in Sri Lanka, they are migrating European countries, right? Yesterday also I got one call from a CA student. He got an opportunity in PwC Europe, right, UK. So like that, there are a lot of opportunities. But what you should do is, there are majority, massive crowd applying for the same position. Yes or no? So you should show that you are special. Understood? Right. Now, in your life, students, it's like this. This is your learning curve. Huh? The learning curve have 3 categories. One is K. The other one is C. The other one is CC. What is K? that you all are here, knowledge, right? At this stage, don't try to prove anything, right? It's a receiving period. You are getting everything. Knowledge, school you are getting, ACCA you are getting. That is what knowledge. Take it properly. Then you need to apply. This is what called experience. What you gathered here, you're going to apply in a workplace. But why I'm telling that you are not competent? Because you are not working. When you work only, you're going to apply whatever you studied. You're going to put into a workplace, practical place. That is what called competency. Right? What is this? CZ. That is the ultimate objective. Most of the students, they finish their career at this point. CC is core competency. In Indian team, right, there are people, right, to bat. But Kohli is something special, right? Yes or no? There are a lot of captains in India. But Dhoni is something special, right? Mr. Cool. You got my point? There are plenty of bowlers, spinners. Muttaya is special, right? That is what called core competency. Exactly, you are creating a competitive advantage to you. When you are creating a competitive advantage to you, you are not substitutable. You are not substitutable. Yes or no? Yes or no? That is what called core competency. Getting prize will make you at this point. Wherever you go, try to create your own identity. You got my point? Understood? That's how it works. Right. And again, I'll tell you, there are 3 levels in management. Can you remember? BT. This one is strategic level. This one, tactical level. This one, operational level. Right? Your ACCA knowledge level is this. Your ACCA skills level is this. Your ACCA professional level is this. Right? So don't think I done with foundation, now I am an accountant. No. When you done with foundation, you have a capacity to handle what level? Operational level, day-to-day level. When you done with skills level, you can work as a interim managers, assistant manager category. When you done with qualified with ACCA, then only you become a strategic level person. You got my point. This is how your ACCA curriculum is developed. Right? That's why when you take subjects, knowledge level subjects are repeating here. Same subjects are repeating here with the different levels. Understood? Understood? So here again I can tell you, these are what type? These are Y type. What is what type? What is that? Right? What is motivation? Did you study motivation? Business technology? Something called motivation did you study? Content theory, process theory, Maslow's hierarchy of need, ERG theory, 2-factor theory, hygiene factor and motivational factor. Did you study it? And process theory, equity theory, balance. Okay, leave it. What I am trying to tell you is, all these you studied, what it is. What is Maslow hierarchy of need? The same thing will be there. Porter's 5 forces model, did you study? Porter's value chain, did you study? Primary activity, secondary activity, Porter's value network, leadership, trait approach, contingency approach, behavioral approach. The same thing you're going to study in the strategic level also, SBL. But they won't ask what is Maslow's hierarchy of need. You're going to apply to the scenarios. You got my point? Therefore, you need to develop your analytical capacity as well. Right? Okay, fine. What is the time now? Okay. Take your exercise book and write down a very big heading, accounting for management. Chapter number 1. chapter number 1, accounting for management. Keep a separate exercise book, right? Better if you buy a CR book. You call this as CR book. Right? How you call that big one? Huh? Big exercise book. This one only. Yeah, not small one. In India, long notebook. Long one, no? Right? Not small one. In India, you don't have small books. Okay. Buy a big one, not big one. Because when I'm doing process costing and all, uh, this one fine. Okay. So always maintain exercise book, right? And the study text don't bring, it won't work. Okay. So what the material is enough, right? And if you really have time, just go through. Otherwise, it's 2 kilograms, right? Every day, no need to carry. Okay. It depends. Like foundation, still exams are computer based, but you are not typing anything. You are not typing anything. Just you are clicking the answers, right? So what you feel comfortable, you can do, right? You can write, but better if you can type. Okay. Why I am telling like that? When it comes to skills, you have to type. Right? If you have a laptop and all, then fine. You can bring the laptop, but better to write at this level if you feel comfortable. Still, you are coming from your schools. If you practice the same, then what you feel comfortable, do it. But skills level, obviously, you need to what? Type. Write down a very big heading: accounting for management. Okay. Let's take a break. Now time is 5:50. I'll start at 6:15 with the content. Okay. Clear? Take a break.